Welcome to Landria, Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears and to live an awesome life. It just doesn't seem to stop, does it? I'm going to take a swig of coffee because it's morning. I actually woke up late today, and baby Coo Bear, my little stray kitty, Coo Bear decided he wasn't going to wait for breakfast, so I think he's off mooching breakfast somebody else because I usually get up super early. You know what? Sometimes you just need to give yourself a break. I want to talk about that today. Hold on. So, most of the people that, you know, need help, that are desperate, or they're in those really dark places, they aren't the ones that generally are. And I say generally because we're all different. We're all, you know, I don't want to put everybody in one basket, but there's a whole category of people out there that don't give themselves a break. They don't give themselves a break. And even those people that are frustrated and looking to the outside world to help them, and, you know, you need to help me in this, they need to give themselves a break too. So I want to talk about what we really are. And I have to keep reminding myself sometimes because, you know, especially someone like myself who has experienced so much, it's sort of crazy. If, you know, everything, the stuff that I could tell you in 60 seconds that I've done, most people don't do in 10 lifetimes. I have chosen a very exciting life. I purposely wanted to experience a lot of things in this life and take a break. I really took a break this time because I went through a lot in other lifetimes. I know about 4 of them. I'm aware of about 4 of them. 2 are very vivid. 1 was not on this planet. And all of it was very, I don't know, it was rough. It was rough. And you've experienced the same thing. And this might be at one of the lifetimes that you're experiencing some hardships. Let's talk about what that is. First of all, give yourself a break because we're all here for one thing, and that is to experience the journey of being human and raise our frequency. We're all here to go back to that source of which we are on that highest level. Now we're all one. We're all one energy. That's quantum physics. That's just the truth. So when we go through this experience as a human, and it's all so uncomfortable, and no matter what wonderful things happen to you, there's always something else that shows up that challenges you. I want you to remember that you are playing a role. Now, I know some people get upset about that. They think that I'm not taking things seriously when I say that. I'm taking it very seriously because that's the only role you're given in this lifetime. And yes, you can change how the play plays out and how that character acts. You can come in as the villain who ends up to be the hero. You are not tagged when you come into this lifetime as one thing that you have to play out for the whole life. If you came into this lifetime with challenges, your responsibility as the artist playing that role is to create something beautiful from that story that's triumphant, because we all want to see that happy ending. And you can create it. You have that power. You can create any kind of scenario for that character. That character can go down a deep, dark road and, you know, in the end, you know, do something horrible and everybody hates them and, you know, they get stoned or whatever. Or you can be the person that comes in that is the hero when they come in and continues to be the hero right up to the end, or goes another direction. Nothing you came into this lifetime with, whatever role, is in stone. It is the platform you chose to live out, play out the result of that scenario, okay? So if you come in with abusive parents, a lot of people have abusive parents. The scenario is that you come in with these challenges and we're all watching this play. What are you going to do with it? How does that character evolve? Or is it just some really bad story that, you know, you come in and you blame the world and you sit around and that's a boring play. You get to create the most incredible story. A person that triumphs and forgives and goes way beyond what's even expected as a human being in the most trying of circumstances. Be the hero in your play, because this is it, people. You don't get out of this. If you don't get it right here, you have to keep learning, whether it's on the other side or in another body or on another planet. You have to keep going, because we decided to experience everything, the whole, the one, the source, and raise the frequency back into what it is. And it still exists. It's still, the one is still everything. But it is still us experiencing this. And I'm relying on you, and every other energy is relying on you to be the hero in your play. It's imperative. And that's all it is. And we get so hung up in every day, what do I get? We go into the ego. We're not the player anymore, in control of the role. We're just some, dense blob that, eats and drinks and needs things and wants money, and that's all we're thinking about. What can I get? I need this. You need to give me this. And she's that and he's that. And it's all this negative garbage that can be changed like that. All you have to do is be aware. Oh my gosh, there's a thought. That's not a good thought. I don't want that thought. I'm going to change that thought. I don't want to be that player. I don't want to be that loser in the play. That's a role. You can choose being a loser. Nothing wrong with that. You're going to have to come back. I don't want to be the loser in the play. I want to be the hero. I want to be the one that stands above the others who are thinking negative thoughts and saying, I'm going to stand up even if it's the most difficult thing that I have to do. Do you think it's easy to sit up here and talk to people and put myself out there with thoughts and ideas that are very different than I'd say the majority of the public thinks? Well, they're probably not on my channel, right? It's going to take some guts for you to make some changes. You're going to have to go against people that'll disapprove of what you're doing in your life, that's saying that, you need to be doing this or that, and that's not at all what you want to do. You're going to have to step outside that box and say, my hero is the adventurer, and breaks away from the monotonous, life that he or she was living, and goes off and goes into foreign lands and discovers new things and has awesome relationships along the way, meets new wonderful people and has stories to tell and shares that experience and expands because of that. You can be that character. If you want to be that character, it's time to break out and do it. You have one shot in this body, in this exact moment, in this whatever experience we're having. One shot. That means you can switch into whatever reality you want, because everything exists right now. You can switch into the hero. And know what's going to come along with that. Know that you'll be challenged because you're breaking all the traditional rules. But you came here to do that. All right? What do you want to be in the play? And I want you to think of it as a play. Here's all your players here. Wow, now you think of yourself, ooh, am I the complainer, the person that's always broke, the person that's always, in abusive relationships? Who wants to watch that play? We want to watch that person say, wow, I'm going to break through, I'm going to be awesome, and I'm going to help all the people around me along the way. But first and foremost, I have to be the hero in my play. What does that hero do? How do they act? Write that story. You can literally, I have a beautiful bound book that I bought in Camden Market in England. Beautiful book I picked out. And I put my most powerful thoughts in there. And in the front page I put, I am. And I list all the things, all the beautiful, beautiful things that I am. Because I am now playing the role of those things. Because I get to choose. You can't just say I am and then, whoops. You have to play that role. I am enlightened. I am abundant. I am giving. I am a positive force on this planet. I have clarity. I am clear. I am connected to the One. I am patient. I am kind. I am healthy. I'm wealthy. I'm loving. I'm happy. I'm having fun. And you can. And it's tough. I know it's tough. Listen, I have days where I'm going, geez, how much longer is this going to last? And I'm having a good time. I travel. I have everything. I have all these exciting things going on. But sometimes you just get tired, you know? You need a break. And just know that this is a play. You're a player. You're whole and perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my friend. Choose the hero. Be the person that breaks through. And you don't always have to be the lead role every time. The hero could be the maid. The hero could be the maid that does all the right things. That's the rock, the foundation of the play. You get to choose. You really do. You really have that power. Namaste.